your girl Alexis here. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, what's up, Smurf Nation? This is the mommy talk. I had to keep re-recording this video because I'm the type of person that when I start telling a story, I'll go to another story, then either I'll forget what I was originally supposed to be talking about, or I'll try to go back to it. And I had to plan this video out, so if you keep seeing me looking down, that is why. So a few things before we get directly into this video. One, y'all, I didn't know Gracie's Corner was going to copyright my video. If I would have known that, I would have turned it down. So I didn't know that was gonna happen. A lot of my videos are copyrighted, so what I think I'm going to do is, no, what I am going to do is delete those copyrighted videos and probably remake them, but an upgraded version. We done hit 50 subscribers. We are in the 50s now. We're at 51. Okay, last time I checked. Hold on, let me check again. Yes, we are at 51 subscribers. We finally hit the 50s. I'm excited. I'm happy. Progress. Okay, I've been trying to get to 50 since December. Not December, Lord. January. So now that we're here, I'm happy. I'm so happy, you know. Little steps make big progress, or whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. PSA, public service announcement to everybody. I am not taking anything away from any mother, any pregnant person. Being pregnant, being a mother, period, is hard. Whether you got one kid, whether you got 10 kids, whether you got a 5-year-old and a 23-year-old, being a mother is hard. Okay? I'm just telling my experience. I'm saying, like, for me, this is harder for me because I have 2 kids under 2. Like, they are basically back to back. Like, somebody with triplets would say it's harder for them than it is for me because they have all of them at once. Do not take offense to anything that I'm saying, and I hope I am not offending anybody by anything that I am about to say. Just wanted to let that be known. I feel like being a mom of 2 under 2 is harder than with somebody who just has 1 kid or has a newborn and then a 7-year-old. I have one who's about to be 2 in September, and then I just had a baby who will be 4 months in a little bit. It's just because they can't talk. One, she really needs me the most because she can't do nothing for herself. I breastfeed. I have to hold her, change her. I do that with my son too, but he can at least feed himself some stuff. I change him, but he's in the works of being potty trained because he's there now. He's taking off his pamper and stuff, but we're still trying to get him to communicate better and more with us about everything. Whatever he wants, whatever he needs, whatever he wants to do, whatever he wants to eat, to drink, we need better communication with that. So it's like I have 2 babies all at once. So it's like I have twins. I see why people say like Irish twins or whatever when it comes to that age gap right there, because you are just a mother. All you do is take care of your kids. And that's it. Not a businesswoman. You don't have a job. You're not making no type of money. That is hard for me because I don't do anything but take care of my kids. Even though, like, that's what I wanted to do with Jazar. Like, ever since I got up to the age where, you know, start thinking about having kids, I'm like, when I have my kids, I want to be home with my kids to teach them, to take care of them, whatever. There's nothing wrong with having a child and going to work, getting that money, because I did that with my son. I didn't want to leave my baby, but I also didn't want everything to fall on my man's. I don't want that now, but we have 2 kids. two. If we were to keep it how it was, I don't think he would be able to. It would just be a lot on him with the 2 kids. And then he would be like wanting to have sleep before he goes in because he works 3rd shift if I was still working. Not having any income or like being able to go out and go to the store, just going outside and walking around the neighborhood or up the street. That's my fault because I could easily go to the park, take them to the park and walk around the mall. I don't have to get anything. I just get the kids out and about. I could do that, but I didn't because of a lot of reasons. One being the postpartum, and the second being just because I wasn't thinking about that stuff. And then by the time I actually do think about taking them out somewhere, like to the park or something, my man's already be going to work. Kids' car seats be gone. Just be too late. They both be needing me at the same time, and that makes it even harder on me and for them. Me not being able to do for them right away, because y'all know how kids is. They very demanding. If you don't do it right then and there when they want you to, then it's hell. We have hell to pay. I feel like if I did have a job or some type of income, a business where I was like bringing in some money, then it wouldn't be as bad. Because one, you know, we could be out and about. We could be going to the store, going to Target, making Target runs, going to Food Line and stuff. Even though we do that now because WIC, you know. I just don't be thinking to bring y'all with me, which I will start. I promise. When we go shopping, I will bring y'all with me. I love being a mother. It's just, I would also like to do other things, or at least like have a business. Let me pack some orders. Let me make something. Let me be able to go ship some packages off. Some type of business, you know, other than like me just being home, take care of the kids. Also, being just a mother, I don't really give y'all good content. Y'all see my videos. It's basically like the same stuff, which is why I might just like, even if it's not, the video wasn't copyrighted, if I feel like it's the same video, I might just delete it. Or I might keep it if it's not copyrighted, because y'all can see the growth and the change of their routine, of our routine. Grow with us, change with us. When it comes to getting pregnant, being a mother, once you get that pregnancy brain, it's like that all the time. At least for me and my friend, because she said she's like that too. Like, pregnancy brain is still here. I will be thinking about something, and then 1 second later I'm like, what was I thinking about? That's trash. I hate that. If you're not like that, what you do? Because I need my thought back. I need my mind back. I need to be on track. I can't be thinking about something then lose it the next second. No, I can't afford that. But I am working on bringing in some money. I am working on changing this up of being just a mother, because I am not just a mother. And I think that was my problem as well, thinking that I'm just a mother, that's all I do, because that's how I was living, and I just put that in my head. And I failed to remember and realize that your mind, your thoughts are so powerful. It becomes reality. And that became my reality because that was my thoughts. We are changing these thoughts. We are changing the dynamic. We are changing the routine. I am not just a mother. I am bringing in some money. I am bringing in a very stable income, one that provides for me and my family. And y'all will be seeing that soon. If y'all struggling like me, we need to find the balance between being a mother, being ourselves, being a wife, girlfriend, fiance, a daughter, sister, friend, I think I said that already, employee, entrepreneur, boss. We need to find that balance. We need to make sure we have time for that. And like I said, it takes a village. It does. It's important to have help and to ask for help, even though I do not most of the time. I'll ask my mans for help sometimes, but I'm just like fed up and I cannot do it no more. Being a mother is a lot, and it's something that I feel like a lot of women do not talk about. They do not tell other women who are pregnant now, you know, about how it is to be pregnant, to be a mother, mental, emotional, physical weight that it puts on you. Then nobody really talks about postpartum and how bad and severe it can get. I feel like there are stages to postpartum. I feel like everybody's postpartum isn't the same, which brings us into the next category. I'm probably going to be reading off of this just to make sure that I don't miss anything, because I really want to get into this subject and make sure from my experience that I cover everything, because I could be helping out the next person who's going through it. I was watching a clip on Snapchat of Carisha Please where Ari Fletcher was up there and she was talking about her postpartum, and I think she said she stayed on like the 53rd floor and there were times where she wanted to jump off. It's really like that. It is. But before I get into that, too much into it, because I'm gonna be reading off this and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I already said that. I'm not trying to do that. So let me just read off of this. Postpartum is one of the worst things to happen to you after having a baby. It does not come like right after you have that baby. It could come at any time. 3 months later, 2 hours later, a day later, a year later. It will come. Maybe. I'm not gonna say it will, but it can come. And if it does, one, I would talk to your doctor. Like as soon as you start feeling like you exceptionally very moody, like you, not moody, but like depressed, very sad, very angry, very helpless, like you feel like you can't do nothing, you feel like you can't do nothing right, you're crying for no reason. Well, I'm not gonna say for no reason because it's a reason, but it's like it comes out of nowhere. For me, it felt worse than just like regular depression because it involves your kids. It involves like bad thoughts of your kids, bad thoughts about yourself. There were times where I would be thinking like, I wish I never had them. They would be better off without me. I shouldn't have had them at this time. There are times where I wanted to just grab my keys and leave early in the morning while my daughter was asleep. Like the day just started, nothing happened to trigger anything. I would just wake up and be like, I want to leave. And there were times where I was about to get up and go. If not for a few hours, I was going to be gone for a few days. Talk to your doctor as soon as you start feeling any of those emotions. Once you talk to your doctor, they might not try to get you to be on medication. You do not have to be medicated to treat postpartum. I really feel like postpartum is a mind thing, a mind and emotional thing. Because one, you still have these hormones raging and changing your body. Now your body's trying to go back to how it used to be. And from what I've heard, it takes up to 2 years for that to happen. That's why they tell you to like wait 2 years or 2 to 3 years before you have another baby, because your body is trying to get back normal. You having another baby before the 2 years is over with, it just like that can also bring on postpartum, because even though you are pregnant, you just had a baby. But you can get out of postpartum depression yourself. You can do it yourself. It's really a mind thing. If you do it without the medication, it's going to take a lot of time for you to, or it might not, but it's going to take some time for you to get out of that state for you to get your mind on a track where you're like, okay, this is like an episode. I'm going through something right now. This is the postpartum talking. I need to change my thoughts. I need to get up and do something to make me happy. I need to listen to some music, some high-spirited music, you know? Write it out. Write out your feelings. Tell someone. That is most important. You need to tell someone that you are going through this, because you never know what you would do or what you could do to not only yourself but your kids. If I would hurt my kids purposely, even not purposely, I will probably go through suicidal thoughts. With postpartum, you will have those thoughts. Maybe you won't, but I did. Which is why you need to tell someone, not only your doctor, but somebody in your circle, because they can help you. Even if you don't want to vent to them, just let them know, like, hey, just want to let you know I'm going through postpartum, and check up on me from time to time. If you don't want to tell them to check up on you, just tell them you're just going through postpartum. Write out your feelings. You have to get your feelings out some way. If you're not doing the medication, even if you are doing the medication, I don't know how the medication works, but I would still get a journal and write out your emotions. I would make that like your postpartum notebook. If you do talk yourself out of this, when you do get through this, you can go through that journal and be like, I have come a long way. Now, I wish I would have done this while I was going through it, because I would like to see my progress. I have came a long way. This is very recent to me. I feel like that would be something I would show my daughter or my son if he ends up having kids. Like, this is my old postpartum notebook where I wrote how I felt, what I was going through at the time. And I want you to have this and read this just in case your wife or your girlfriend goes through it. Give it to my daughter. She can read it just in case she goes through it. It is okay to have those thoughts, because it is going to happen. Do not beat yourself up over it, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have those thoughts, and then you're going to feel bad that you're having those thoughts, and it's just going to make you feel even worse. It's going to put you even in an even worse state of mind. You're going to have those thoughts, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm a bad person for having these thoughts. Why am I thinking like this? I'm thinking about hurting my kids. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about hurting myself. I'm having suicidal thoughts. And it's just the postpartum. So don't beat yourself up over it. It's going to be a lot of sad and angry emotions. But you're going to be okay at the end of the day. You're going to make it through. You're going to be crying a lot. You're going to be mad a lot. You're going to be spazzing out on people a lot. You're gonna feel like you just can't do anything. You can't take anything anymore. You sleepy, mama? There were times where I yelled at my kids just because like they were both crying at the same time, and I'm trying to do something for one kid and they're both just crying, and I'm just like, be quiet. And I felt bad and I started crying. And I don't like crying in front of my kids. I don't, because they say, you know, your kids can feel your emotions. I don't want my kids to feel my anger or my depression or my sadness. I want them to be happy. They're kids. They just need to be happy. No anger, no sadness, none of that. Just be happy. Happy, happy, happy kids. That's all I want them to be. But it just happened. I yelled. It was just so much. I was already feeling so much, and they were just crying at the same time. And I yelled, and I felt bad. Felt bad, and that put me in an even worse state than I was, and I cried. And the crying made me feel even worse because I was just tired of crying. So I was like, I'm feeling bad, I'm angry, I'm overwhelmed. They're crying, I'm crying, and I'm tired of crying. It's just so much. So don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're the only person who have those thoughts when those bad thoughts come. You're just gonna have to take every day, day by day. It's going to be slow, it's going to be long, but you're going to get through it. You're going to push yourself. You are going to make yourself get through it for your kids. You have to. If not, I don't know what's going to happen. But that's up to you. It's all about you and your mindset, your ways, and how you think, and what you want you to do to help yourself and your kids. You are the mother. You are the soul tie. You are the connection to this world for your kids. It came out of you. Y'all are tied together forever, even after life. You have to make yourself better. You have to talk to yourself every day. If you guys want to talk more about it, we can. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you don't want to leave them in the comments, I will leave my Instagram, my Snapchat, all my social medias. So if you want to message me any questions then that you don't want to ask publicly, you want it to be private. I know. I messed you up. Then you can do that. And I can either answer them on one of my videos, or I can just give you an answer right then and there. It's up to you. I do not mind. When it comes to being a mother and motherhood, I feel like all women should be transparent about this. We should be helping each other out and letting each other know what we are signing up for and getting into. Self-care, one of the most important things for you. I will start to get into that myself. But as a mother now, I do not do self-care time because I do not have time for self-care time. You have to take time out for you, because you are going to go crazy and insane, and you're going to have very emotional outbursts and take your anger and frustration out on people if you do not. It'd be a lot. Like, you already got 2 kids to take care of. Now everybody want to come to you with everything, all their problems, all their stuff. You get caught up in being all these things for other people that you don't really take the time out for you. You have to take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of you, then you're not taking care of your kids. You know? Your kids need you to be at your utmost top shape. You have to be up here. Because if you're not up here, then your kid's not up here. They're not getting the best you. They need the best you. Do stuff that makes you happy. Whatever it is. Go outside. Read a book. Go to the gym. Hang out with your friends. Take a bath. Take a shower. Go get some coffee. Go to Starbucks. Go out to eat. Get dressed. Get cute. Even if you're not going nowhere, get cute. Once I get me some clothes, I will be getting cute for y'all. I might just put on a dress just because, you know? And not just like physically, your mind and your soul and your emotions. You have to dedicate yourself to those. Being a mother is a lot. It's important to get this, to have these talks with us women. Yeah, I feel like even men can have these talks. They should know what women are going through. I was going to say what they're putting women through, but it takes 2 to tango. I feel like these talks would help them, you know, understand more about like how they could help us, you know, so there won't be women out there who feel alone, who feel like, you know, yeah, I got my man, but I feel like I'm taking care of these kids by myself. Even though he is here, he does like the minimum. He barely does anything. I do everything. Because that's one of the worst things ever, you know, like you have this person here with you, but they're not doing anything. They're not helping. If anything, they're making matters worse because you have to take care of the kids and them. My final category is sleep. This category won't be as long as the others, but sleep is important. Make sure you get your sleep. I learned the hard way. Sleep deprivation or sleep deprivation. One of them is dangerous and is serious. I didn't have a schedule. I did not. And I was editing, I was being a mom. I had, having to wake up every 2 to 3 hours just to feed the baby, and making videos and being on social media instead of taking the time to go to sleep when I had the time. That's what did it for me. I don't know how much sleep I had got, but I know it wasn't much. And one night, I was good throughout the day. Then once it came down to that night, I started to feel sick. Like my body ached, and I just felt like I was coming down with a fever or cold or something. Like I just did not feel good at all. And I had the shakes, like I was shaking, like I was freezing cold. I put on one of my man's sweaters so I could go to sleep. And come to find out, it was because I was sleep deprived. Once I had got some sleep, the next day, the next night, I looked up, the symptoms of being sleep deprived. Some of them symptoms were what I had. Me and my friend Kia, we were talking about how I was like sleep deprived and what I was going through, the headaches, the chills and all that, the body aches. And once I got my sleep, I looked up at what sleep deprivation could cause. And it could cause health problems, kidney disease, high blood pressure, stroke, obesity, diabetes, depression, and an earlier death. And that's just some of the stuff that I saw right then and there when I looked it up. Please get your sleep. Do not waste your time missing out on sleep to go party, to go hang out, to read that book, to watch that show, watch that movie, scroll on social media. As I learned my lesson, I'm gonna get my sleep now. That scared me so much because I'm like, this just came out of nowhere. I was good throughout the day, and all of a sudden I just felt terrible. If there is anything that I did not cover that you feel like I should, drop it in the comments below, or like I said, just DM me on any of my social medias that I will probably leave on the screen and in the description box below. Let's stick together, okay? Mamas, soon to be mamas, wanna be mothers, we have to have each other's back. I want to help in any way I can. Do not be afraid to message me at any time, any day. I will message you as soon as I can. Just make sure you're getting help. And if it's okay to not know something, it is okay to not understand something, it's okay to ask questions. Even though like every mother is going to parent different, not every mother is the same, not every mother is going to parent the same, not every mother is going to do stuff the same, not every child is the same. It's okay to look stuff up. It's okay to get your kids checked. It's okay to ask doctors questions. There are no stupid questions or wrong questions when it comes to this. I have really sat there and talked myself through the postpartum depression. Now, I'm not saying that I am like completely over it, because it's only been a couple of days that I have not felt those feelings and those emotions. I don't know if I'm out the woodworks yet, but I have been feeling good. I have this new train of thought. Affirmations and manifestation is real and it is powerful, and that is going to be your best friend throughout life. If it wasn't for me talking myself through these episodes, talking myself through this time, telling myself that I got this, that it is just the postpartum, I need to get better sooner for my kids, for myself, so I can be a better parent and a better mother for them and to them. These past couple of days I probably would have been depressed. I probably would be like, I'm still a bad mother, and I'm not. I know I'm not. My man tells me all the time, I am the best mother ever. Before he leaves, he be like, you got your cape? Make sure you put your cape on. And words like that, when I was going through the postpartum, it really didn't mean nothing to me. But now that I'm not for right now that we know of. And I'm thinking back on it. It makes me feel good and loved and cherished and appreciated. It's just nice to hear that stuff. Even though at the moment I didn't really care about it, I didn't appreciate it. I was just like, whatever. I don't want to have no cape on. I don't want to be a super mom. Sometimes I would say I didn't want to be a mom, period. At night, take Jazar to sleep. He would say, "You're a good mom. Take your cape off. I'm here now." It's just nice. It's nice to have that. And if you don't have that, I pray and manifest that you get that, because you deserve that. You deserve to hear that you are a wonderful mother every day. You are a super mother. You are the best mother ever. You are the best mother for you and your kids. And that's all that matters. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. How you want to raise and do your children is how you do that. And don't let nobody take that away from y'all. Don't let nobody try to tell y'all how to raise y'all kids. 50 subscribers. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all so much, Smurf Nation. Okay, because I can go on and on and on about being a mother and talking and stuff, but we're not trying to do that, okay? Because I'm going to end up crying. We're going to do more emotional, physical, and mental health things. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Next is 100, okay? Let's get to 100. We are in May. I'm going to give myself July, August. 100 subscribers, okay? We're gonna be working. We're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be putting out videos for y'all. I'll talk about them videos because I'm gonna do what I can with these 2 keys, okay? But we doing a thing. We are changing our mindsets. We are being more positive. We are taking in the negative. We are accepting it. We are accepting these feelings. We are taking them in. We are going through them, feeling them out. We are also bossing up on them negative emotions, and we is getting through them. Don't let nothing hold you back or hold you down, because there's nothing to go but up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on so you can know every time I upload a video. Love you, Smurf Nation. I cannot wait to see y'all next video. Bye.